Hi, it's very sunny outside, so I thought let's go on a picnic. And I want to take my book and take you along with me. But first, I have to do some grocery shopping, and I plan on actually making cute little vegetarian bites. So I figured let's take you along with that as well. I'm gonna go and put on my sunscreen, and this is by Lovely. It has a coconut smell, and I love a coconut smell. And specifically, the smell this one has, perfect. So I will be putting this one on, and this is actually a brand that sells 100% natural items. So they're kind of known for their deodorant, and they also have shampoo and skincare. I also use their skincare. I think it's a really great brand, and it's just 100% natural, good for the environment. It is obviously plastic, but they do have refillable bottles as well, so they're very what the hell? Good for nature. I'm already so out of breath, but it's hotter inside than it is outside because we have our apartment is on the second floor, and the house is painted black. Oh, that's a song. Okay, but the outside of the house is black, so it's so hot in here. So maybe if I go outside and it's chillier, then I will be more excited to actually have a picnic, because I'm also kind of excited to just lay on the couch. I need to go do some groceries. I wanted to make a video of going to the grocery store, but I was holding my phone the wrong way, and I don't know, the video is kind of glitching. I don't know if that's still happening when I'm uploading it, but yeah, went to the grocery store, got some fruit because I wanted to add that to the fruit salad, and here I am at home, and yeah, I did get some chips and I was eating them while preparing the food. So I decided to make these cucumber slices with some cheese, and then also paprika also with some other type of cheese. And yeah, I did get a little bit of a snacky. And then the fruit salad with mozzarella balls and arugula salad. Yeah, I'm just munching on the chips the whole time, so sorry about that. I like to get the bunt paprika. What's that called in English? Like this weird shaped bell pepper, because it's a little bit sweeter. And then I add the cream cheese filling to it and some walnuts on top of it. What I also like to do is use dates and then put the cheese filling into it and walnuts on top of it. But that's very sweet, and I wanted to have a bit of vegetables as well, so that's why I decided to go for this one. Then next up I started making my salad, so I bought peaches. I was gonna get nectarines, but they had a few peach slices that you could just take for free, and it was very nice, so I decided to switch to peaches, and then just add a few tomatoes, mozzarella, and rucola. And I actually got a plastic cot trying to open these tomatoes. That has never happened to me before, but I just, yeah, there you go. It really actually hurt. And then later on I was working with some lemon juice and it got into the thing. Yeah, my boyfriend was very nice. He gave a kiss. And yeah, then it was all better. But yeah, the lemon zest kind of got into the cut, so that wasn't great, but it's fine. I took some chippies, so I was happy again. Then I used my cheese scraper, if that's, how do you call that? I don't know, this thing, to try and make these cucumber long slices so that I could roll them up, and it actually worked pretty well. So then I put the cream cheese on there, and I thought, let's taste one of them just to see if it's nice and if I want to make, how many I want to make. So I tried this one, I rolled it up, had a nice little taste, and yeah, as you can see, it was absolutely disgusting. So I decided not to make any more and just take the cucumber with me as is. And I have this nice picnic basket, and I also have this blanket, but those two together are already pretty heavy. Luckily, it's a pretty short walk, so it's very easy. I could just take the food with me and obviously take the book as well. When I got to the park, it was super nice because it wasn't busy at all. The few spots that did have shade were already taken, but even in the sun, it was not as hot as it was at home, so it was a very good decision to go out. And I read The Martian by Andy Weir. This is a kind of a sci-fi book. It's about a man stranded at Mars. So he did go up there with a bunch of other astronauts, but they thought he died, so they kind of left him behind. And he didn't die, so now he has to survive on his own and find a way to live until hopefully they come to pick him up. And it's very funny as well, because obviously it's a very stressful situation to be in, but I don't know, he's very funny, and I think this movie is played by Matt Damon, I'm not sure, but I know the same writer has also written Project Hail Mary, and Ryan Gosling is in that movie as the male main character. So that's, if he's in any movie, I know it's going to be some funny, weird stuff. And yeah, I just really enjoyed being at the park and having these little duckies swimming around and the noises of birds, and it was just very peaceful and nice to be on a solo date. I am back home because I was in the park for I think like an hour or 2 hours. I think was there at like 2 and it's 4 or 2:30. I have no idea. But it was so peaceful. There were only 2 girls in the park, and one of them was also reading, and the other one was crafting. It was very peaceful until 2 guys showed up and they started like smoking and then playing football. And they were playing football, like throwing the football next to the tree that I was sitting at. The ball kept going in the tree and then fall down, and it was kind of close to me. So I was like, and they were kind of nice. They did apologize when it came quite close, but then they just continued. So I didn't want to sit there any longer. So that's why I'm home and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I read. But honestly, I think I started at page 97 and now I am at page 116. I was out for, I at least read for an hour and I'm only 20 pages further into it. Am I such a slow reader? I thought like 40 pages an hour, but I don't know. I should finish this book within a week because then I still have a little bit of time to read Episphere. This is a book that we will be reading with my book club. It's already the 20th right now, and we have until the 7th of July to finish it. I really want to be a bit more active in that group because usually I start reading like a week before the deadline, and then I do say stuff about the chapters, but I don't have that much time to say things about it, and then it kind of looks like I'm not that active, and it's my own group. So I need to step up a little bit, but hopefully in July, I should just make that a priority and get to the book that we pick first. But I'm going on a holiday, so I don't know if that's going to be possible. We'll see. Anyway, I got a few pages, like 1.5 chapters more into this book, and I really like this book. I haven't yet seen the movie, so I don't know anything about that, and I also haven't seen Project Hail Mary, and I also haven't read it yet, so I don't know anything that much about it, I think. But I am excited to watch this movie. I just want to finish the book first, and yeah, I'm not that far into it. I don't know why I thought like, oh, I'm gonna go have a picnic and finish the book. No. No, but yeah, and that's okay. Because I did have fun, and for a lot of the time there, it was like very silent, and all you could hear were like the birds chirping and the ducks swimming. It was just really nice and peaceful. And the Oreos that I had with me were chocolate covered Oreos, so they melted. I did take the chips with me as well. They were nice, they were salty. So that's always nice in this kind of weather. But thank you for coming along with me on this little picnic date. And I want to do like a bit of solo dates more often because I think it's good for you to kind of be comfortable being alone. I think it's good to go out there and maybe have lunch by yourself or go do a picnic by yourself, because sometimes I'd be like, oh, um, friends don't have time, so I guess I'll just stay home and I guess I won't do it. You can do it by yourself. There's like that's totally fine, and it was kind of comforting for me to be like, oh, the only other two people in the park are also on a bit of a solo date picnic. But honestly, there's nothing weird about having a picnic by yourself and just reading, doing some crafts, making some nice lunch. So it's nice weather, go out there and have a little solo picnic date and bring your book. I would just like to know what book you are reading this summer. You can let me know in the comments. And if you don't know what to comment, but you do want to comment something, maybe comment a little sunshine emoji because of the nice weather we're having. How original. I'll see you next time. Bye!